escalation? And are we putting that protocol in place now, or are we still acting like El Nino is coming?
Thank you very much, Trevor, for having us on this show and giving us an opportunity really to share with the Nairobians and the public the state of preparedness of Nairobi County government. Now, perhaps it's important to just remind ourselves that the centerpiece of His Excellency Governor Sakaja's manifesto is to create a city of order, hope, and dignity for Nairobians, and so that they can have opportunities, to be able to earn their livelihoods, in an environment that is orderly. And you'll also recall that even before El Nino, Nairobi has traditionally suffered from the problems of flooding. When you look at the topography, right from the western side, which is highland, towards the flatlands of the eastern side of Nairobi, we have the Nairobi Basin, which is served by many tributaries that converge in Ruai and the Dandora area, and thereafter into the Athi River. Now, what has happened in the past is that the drainage system in the city has been stretched. When it was designed to cater for a population that was not what we have today. We now have 5 million daytime, 6 million daytime and 5 million nighttime Nairobians, putting a lot of pressure on our drainage and sewerage system. Now, that explains why in the past we've had many instances of flooding, even before El Nino. In the South Sea area, in the Eastlands area, the Ruai, Embakasi area. This has been a perennial problem. Now, when this administration came into office, and given the significance of Nairobi City or Nairobi County, it's not just about any other county. This is the face of Kenya. We therefore carry the aspiration of not just the Kenyans, but also the international community that depends on Nairobi to be the first in line in terms of addressing any disasters. Yeah. So when this administration came into office, His Excellency's tenure, one of the first things he did was to challenge us as a disaster management and coordination sector to prepare ourselves not just to respond to disasters, but to also be in a position to manage and mitigate, to mitigate and also prevent, and also look at how we can be able to, come in and recover. So the cornerstone of our strategy is really not premised on just El Nino.
So it's not about El Nino.
Not about El Nino. It's about ensuring that Nairobians live in a safe and secure environment where their lives and properties are, taken care of by a disaster management agency that is able to.
So the preparations that were put in place, have you scaled them down, or are you continuing as?
Just like our colleagues in Kisumu, we have not actually enhanced our budget at all. What we have in our current budget is what was planned